class much కొంత చూడండి ఒకసారి PDF లో ఉంటుంది. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Enough. So, okay, biomedical waste. So let us try to see types of biomedical waste. So one of the biomedical waste will be human organs or any surgical. From surgery, what we will get many tissues and human samples. So this is one type of waste where we can see different types of human tissues, even dead fetuses if the woman aborted, if she has any abortion. And we have waste. This is called soil waste, SOILD. Soil waste means it is not about the soil I'm talking. Soil means it is something that is filled with blood. The cloths that filled with blood are called as a soil waste. So this kind of soil waste will be generated in the hospitals. And we have plastic waste. It can be aprons, masks, gloves or goggles, head shields, everything. Then you have drugs. Pharmaceutical drugs are one type of waste. And we have needles and syringes and broken glass pieces are another type of waste that we will see. So these are the 5 broad wastes that we will see in hospital or healthcare. It is tissues, soiled or blood containing clothings or tubes, catheters. Then you have gloves, masks, aprons, and you have drug, pharmaceutical waste, and needles and broken glasses are the wastes. And these wastes usually we will dump outside, and that will be an environmental impact, right? So these cattle are walking in the syringes and they will get self-infected and they will cross-infect the community. And also there are many people who are taking trying to get some money out of this waste, and they are being exposed to this deadly infectious agents, and they will cross-contaminate the society. So for example, here in this vial, we may took some HIV patient blood, and he don't know that it is used for HIV. When he's carrying that bottle, he may broken it, and that broken glass pieces may enter into his skin. If that happened, definitely he will attack with HIV. And did he do any wrong here? There is no sexual involvement here, but still he got infected by HIV, and he need to survive with HIV until his death. There is no treatment for HIV. So all these kind of mishaps can happen due to improper biomedical waste management. So managing medical waste is a top priority. In fact, due to COVID-19, per bed we are getting almost 3 kgs of waste per day. So totally it is around 11 million tons of waste generated only from Delhi alone. From Delhi alone, they are generating 11 million tons of biomedical waste. 11 million tons. I don't know whether you are getting it or not. It will be equivalent to some 100 elephants, not 100,000 elephants. Imagine 1,000 elephants. That much waste is generated from Delhi alone. From throughout India, per day we are generating almost 1 crore. This is 100 million is 1 crore, right? So 1 million tons. I'm sorry, 100 million tons of waste is generated per day from whole India, and we are in 10th position on generating waste. So waste is really a global concern. So how to manage the waste? So this waste can be segregated into different types of color-coded baskets. Then we can treat the waste and we can dispose the waste. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to segregate the waste. So the waste has been segregated into different colored boxes, and these colors has been internationally standardized. So for example, human anatomical waste is discarded in, can anyone say the color? Yellow. Yellow, very good. Yellow. Then what about soil waste or tubings, cottons, bandages will be discarded in? Red color. Very good.
Red.
Okay. Then plastic waste will be generated. Yes, very good.
Blue color.
And what about pharmaceutical waste? Black color. Very good. Pharmaceutical waste will be discarded in black color. And what about our syringes and needles? White. So you know the colors, right? So I'm really happy about this. Next. So after collecting waste in different containers, how to discard this waste now? how to discard a human waste, how to discard a cottons and bandages, how to discard plastic, how to discard drugs, and how to discard the needles and syringes. So, for example,
By
human
burying.
waste can be discarded by burying them under the ground, just like the way we are burying humans. So, burying is one best option for human waste. And also, when we are treating this waste, we also need to consider the cost. Cost is one important case. Here we have two options. In case of human waste, we can either burn it or we can bury it, which will be less cost, which will be cheap to do this. Burying rather than burning. For burning, once again, we need to bring any fuels, petrol or anything, and it will take a hell lot of time, and we need to keep it in a contained area where the fumes won't get exhausted into the environment. So it's a big deal. Rather than burning them, it is better to
Sir, it will
bury
help
them.
in air pollution
So
also. The burying
burying
is the
them
best
is the
idea.
best option in case of anatomical waste, whereas dressing cotton swabs, soiled waste can be burned, incinerate them, and plastic can be recycled. Before recycling, we need to treat this plastic with some chemicals. So we need to disinfect the plastic, then we can recycle them. Whereas these can be neutralized. We can use chemicals to neutralize these drugs. After neutralizing, we can safely discard into drainage. Okay. So that is the way we can treat the toxic waste. Whereas needles and glass pieces can be shredded and they can be incinerated. We can incinerate and we can reuse. So these are the types of these are the ways of treating a biomedical waste. So segregating, you already know. So I need not to say much about this color codes. Then we discussed about how to finally send them goodbye. How to say goodbye to the waste. So one thing can be landfilling. So this is not a proper landfilling. Rather than this, we have a secured landfilling. So secured landfilling means first we will take an open area. We will keep the waste. Then on this waste, we will keep a layer of soil. We will keep a layer of soil. Above the soil, once again, we will keep the waste. So it is a well secured and contained way of filling waste. Okay. Usually this will be done at urban areas. So in our cities. So Greater Noida outskirts, they will do secure land fillings. So you will see this in outskirts, city outskirts. Then we have second option, which is deep burial. Deep burial can be done by digging a big hole in the ground, and we will pour the waste, and we will securely fill it. So deep filling. Then we have third one, which is incineration. Incineration means burning into ashes. So ultimately, the powder we will get ash out of it. So this will be done at very high temperatures, around 160 to 180 degrees centigrade. Okay. At very high temperatures, we will burn the waste into ashes. So this is one method of destroying waste, and we can also do recycle in case of plastics. Other than this, we have one more thing which is called irradiation. So irradiation means by using some radiations such as X-rays, gamma rays, or high penetrative cosmic rays, UV rays can be used for simply I want to reuse this this device. Okay, it has some function and I want to reuse it, but I implanted this device in a patient body temporarily. Maybe I implanted it for 6 hours and I want to reuse it because it's still functioning. How to reuse this one? How to treat this one? How to disinfect this one? And if I keep this in a chemical, definitely it will be damaged. If I heat it, it will be damaged. If I sterilize by doing some alcohols, it may still damage. Then how can I sterilize this one? Yes, radiation. So simply what I will do is I will take a UV light. Under the UV light, I will keep the remote. Okay. And under the UV light, I will keep around 30 minutes. So it will be sterilized. There won't be any heat. Rather than it is purely based upon the high penetrative radiation. It will kill the microbes. The microbe DNA will be destroyed by UV rays. So that is the concept. That is called irradiation. So by even irradiation, we can destroy the microbes, or we can recycle. So these are the types of ways to discard the waste. Waste to waste. Okay. Yeah. So Same thing, whatever we discussed, everything same story. Yeah, so the planet Earth is suffering because of us. So we are the major problem to the Earth. So the beautiful rock became a dirty rock because our presence, and we need to reconsider our home planet, and we need to respect the nature by reducing the waste generation. It is a global concern. So coming to the actual notes, from here, your actual notes will be begin. So write the definition of biomedical waste. So introduction to the biomedical waste. So medical care is vital for any health or family. So medical waste is emerged due to medical waste is a global concern, and also medical waste is a real problem for man, community, and environment. When I say man, man is a plural form for both boys and women. There is no discrimination here. And also, safe and scientific methods need to be incorporated in order to discard this biomedical waste. So write a definition of biomedical waste. Everyone write this definition. So biomedical waste means any waste which is generated during diagnosis, treatment, or immunization of humans or animals in research activities pertaining thereto or in the production of testing biology. Write that. See, enough problem. Are you writing the definition? Where is your notes? Where is your notes? Show me. Rahul. Rahul, you can sit here. Please sit here. Sit here. Come, friend. Sit. I give